Hi friends, welcome back to another Plan With Me video. I can't believe it is already time to record my March Plan With Me. I feel like January took 10 years and February lasted for about a week, but it is time to get into my March bullet journal setup. So let's get right into it. So I have something a little special planned for March, and I did try to draw a few things for this setup and they just weren't really fitting the aesthetic that I wanted. So I am going with some art that I found on Pinterest, and for any of those where the artist was credited, I will do my absolute best to tag them or give them credit down in the description below. But all of these are coming from Pinterest, so I apologize if that's not your vibe, but that does make it a little bit easier for me to set these up. And this month I am headed to Disney World with my mom, so that is going to be the theme for my bullet journal setup. Now I did have to reprint this picture that I wanted to use for my main spread because my Cricut kind of destroyed it. I don't know exactly what happened. Maybe I just need a new blade, but it like absolutely toasted this top stamp and I don't know why. I kind of wondered if it might still look okay, but I feel like I would really have to make a concerted effort to like clean up some of these edges. I do kind of like the size of this better than the one that I reprinted, so that's kind of tough. I'm just gonna gently set it down on here and see if I think it looks horrible. Yeah, I can't vibe with this. Oh no. And let me just show you right here, right now, that you don't have to be perfect if you're setting up a journal. You can make mistakes, they can be fixed, nothing to stress about. So I did do a little bit of pre-work just with preparing some things that I wanted to write and cut out. So I've got my calendar here. I'm wondering if I can actually put my larger stamp sticker and just have it kind of overlap with this page a little bit. I actually think that might look cute. So I've got to cut this one out. I will expedite this process for you. I think what happened with the version from my Cricut is that this color is just not differentiated enough from white for the Cricut design space, and I didn't realize that it was going to try to cut all of that out. So yeah, definitely would have avoided that if possible, but I am thinking I might lay this like so and then just have my little calendar overlapping it, or maybe go a little bit further over. Well, that's my cover spread all complete. I feel like that was a little bit stupid fast, but I'm happy with how that looks. I really like the stamps. And just to give you a little lore drop, by the way, hi mom, if you're watching this, they do this program at Disney World where you can send postcards from inside the parks and you get special stamps at different places in the park. So I know that my mom will absolutely love that this is my cover spread for this month because that is one of her favorite things to do. So just wanted to share that little bit of info with you. All right, so next we are going to set up my workout tracker, which you know I like to have across 2 spreads, and I have tons of fun stickers prepared to decorate my workout tracker. So this month I wanted to create a calendar out of these boxes, and obviously this was a little time consuming to have to cut 31 boxes that are pretty much the same size. They might not be perfect, but I went ahead and did that in advance, and having a notepad from Archer and Olive that has the dot grid on it really helped to expedite this process so that I didn't have to measure them. But I will lay these out across the page so that they're evenly spaced, and we'll do 4 days on one side, 3 on the other, and then I've got lots of decorations to go behind it and around it, so we will get right into that. And that is my workout tracker all complete. I really like how it turned out. All right, we are on to my sleep tracker and habit spread. So those are all of my monthly spreads set up, and typically I wouldn't record my weekly and daily spreads for a plan with me video, but this month I have specifically planned my weeklies to each correspond with a different princess, and I want to try some new layout, so I figured I would go ahead and set those up, as well as setting up a memory keeping space for my trip. So we will get right into the first week of March that I'm going to set up. And this is the inspiration that I'm gonna use for this first layout from Mochi Bujo. So she's got all the days of her week on one spread, which I normally split mine up between two separate spreads. So I'm excited to try this out. And then I did pre-make some small calendars, so I'll use one of those in the same way that she has, and then kind of decorate in between with my Ariel stickers. My first weekly spread all done. It is a little more time consuming to do it this way, but I'm really happy with the end result. So definitely looking forward to setting up the rest of them. So let's go ahead and get into week 2. there is likely a little bit of a lighting change here because I took a break after finishing this spread setup, but we are going to go ahead and move into my third week setup, which is going to feature Tiana. Alright, this week is all done, and now I'm actually going to set up some memory keeping spreads for these same dates because this will be the week that I am at Disney World, so I'll get right into doing that. Alright, those are my memory keeping spreads all set up, so I just have to set up my last weekly, which is going to be a Mulan spread. Alright, that is my last weekly spread all complete, so let's do a quick flip through from the beginning. And that will be my March journal setup all complete. I am really happy with the way that this one turned out, and I'm so excited to get to go to Disney this month and kind of have the magic all month through my journal setup. So I'm really excited to get to use this for March and fill it out as the month goes by. But With that being said, if you have stuck around for the whole journal setup video, thank you so much for joining me for this plan with me, and I hope to see you in the next one. Have a great month. Bye!